So, hi guys, my name is Kim Nicole G. Arata, and I will be discussing the human flourishing in terms of science and technology. So, we have this word flourishing. Ano nga ba ang meaning of flourishing? It is a state where people experience positive emotions, positive behavior, or positive interaction in the society. It's all about positivity and success as a human being. So when you combine human and flourishing, it means that it is the effort to achieve self-actualization and fulfillment within the context of a larger community of individuals. So we have this word self-actualization, which is it is the highest attainment that human can achieve, and it is or this is where you're able to be a whole personality, and you understand and control yourself. So dahil buo ka na, naiintindihan mo na yung sarili mo, you will not be a burden to the society, and you can help other people. So, meron nga tayong kasabihan na you have to be whole first before you give a part of you to others.
What is happiness? So when you talk about human flourishing, laging yung pinag-usapan dito is about happiness or being positiveness. So what is happiness for everyone? Happiness from them is something material like bagong gadgets, kotse, or gamit na gusto na makuha, masaya na sila doon. Samantalang iba makita nilang healthy yung family nila, nakapag-graduate na yung anak or may trabaho na, masaya na sila. Or kaya pag nakita nilang masaya yung mahal nila sa buhay, masaya na rin sila. So we have different kinds of our perspective of happiness. They are three aspects or three fields na in-explain na what is the meaning of happiness. In psychology, happiness is mental or emotional state of well-being which can be defined by, among others, positive or pleasant emotions ranging from contentment to intense joy. To behaviorism. So behaviorists is they observe, measure, or modify behavior. According to them, happiness is a cocktail of emotions we experience when we do something good or positive. Last is neurologist. Neurologist is a doctor who specializing in studying the nervous system. So they explain that happiness is the experience of flood of hormones released in the brain as a reward for behavior that prolongs survival. When we talk about happiness, there are two views, which is hedonistic and eudaimonia view. Hedonistic view, well-being is that happiness is the polar opposite of suffering. The presence of happiness indicates that absence of pain. Because of this, hedonists believe that the purpose of life is to maximize happiness, which is minimizes misery. As you can see, direct explanations, absence of pain, yun ang meaning ng happiness sa kanila. And the reason why, para magkaroon ka ng purpose of life, kailangan i-maximize mo o gumawa ka ng paraan para ma-experience mo yung happiness at malesen yung nararamdaman mo na lungkot. Eudaimonia, a term that combines the Greek words for good and spirit to describe the ideology. Eudaimonia defines happiness as the pursuit of becoming a better person. Meaning, kung si hedonistic view ay sinasabing absent of pain, yung eudaimonia naman ay mas malalim kasi there are applications of actions para makaramdam ng happiness na kailangan mo maging isang mabuting tao. Eudaimonists do this by challenging themselves intellectually or by engaging in activities that make them spiritually richer people. So let's talk about eudaimonia. Eudaimonia is a good-spirited, meaning eudaimonia, you going to be a better person. Coined by Aristotle, described the pinnacle of happiness that is attainable by humans and it's under human flourishing, wherein sinasabi ko na self-actualization. Eudaimonia is talk about you are going to help other people because you achieve your needs. As you can see in the diagram, we have the different words. Hedonia is feel good and eudaimonia is feel purpose. So let's start eudaimonia. As you can see, magsisimula ka sa arrow dito sa left, papunta sa kanan, dyan sa baba. While hedonia, simula baba, pataas. Kay eudaimonia, the first we have the sweet life. Doon tayo sa kanan. When we talk about sweet life, it's talking about you living to the fullest. Kailangan maintain mo yung buhay mo. You are carefree and happy. While pag naramdaman mo yung you are fulfilled in life, dyan papasok yung the fulfilled life. Mean is you are satisfied or happy because you fully developed. And that means pag yung naramdaman mo, ikaw ay nabubuhay dun sa kagustuhan mo, you're living life to the fullest and you're satisfied. Meaning you have done something or may nagawa ka ng mabuti. Well, sa baba, makikita nyo yung the void life. Meaning, a void life seems empty or you are experiencing great sadness. At pag naramdaman mo yon, mapupunta ka dun sa dry life. Which mean is you are experiencing boring life, lack of something, and believe that you're born, you live, and you died. So, kapag naramdaman mo yung the void life into dry life sa eudaimonia, ibig sabihin, you need to do something. Ang pinagkaiba nung nasa taas at nasa baba, while yung sweet life at yung the fulfilled life, meaning you have done something, kaya masaya ka sa buhay. At pag na-experience mo naman yung the void life and dry life, meaning you need to do something. Next is hedonia, which is feel good. In diagram, pataas po siya. When you experience the void life or the emptiness or great sadness, kailangan mo 'di ba ng makaramdam ng feeling good. So kailangan para mawala sa great sadness, pupunta ka sa sweet life. Kailangan mo maging going you live to the fullest. Kailangan mo humanap ng purpose para maging masaya. While if you're going to have a dry life or boring life or lack of something, then you must have the fulfilled life para maramdaman mo yung feeling good, satisfied, or happy because of you are fully developed. So, dry life, meaning if you feel emptiness, kailangan makuha mo yung attainment ng fulfilled life, which is kailangan makuha mo kung ano yung kulang sa'yo para makaramdam ka or makuha mo yung hedonia or feeling good. So, that's a different of two. Hedonia is feeling good, meaning kung ano yung nararamdaman mong kulang, kailangan mararamdaman mo yung happiness. While yung eudaimonia explains actions. You're doing to become a better person. Kung ikaw masaya, meaning may nagawa kang mabuti sa sarili at sa kapwa mo.
From Nicomachean Ethics, human flourishing arises as a result of different components such as phronesis, friendship, wealth, and power. Phronesis means the habit of making the right decision and taking the right action in context, and relentless pursuit of excellence for the common good. And the main point of the Nicomachean Ethics, it is not only about individual happiness. It is about how someone can achieve art or excellence in character. And that is the requirement of a truly happy life. Excellence comes with certain responsibilities to oneself and to others. Base sa mga philosophers, na dapat daw nating tukuyin ang ating moral na responsibilidad. Pero sa Nicomachean Ethics, sinabi ni Aristotle na dapat tayong kumilos ng kusang loob bilang isang kinakailangan para sa moral na responsibilidad. Particular, two elements must be true. A, a person must be in control of their actions.
In ancient Greek society, they believed that acquiring this will surely bring the seekers happiness, which in effect allowed them to partake in the greater notion of what we call the good. As time changes, elements that comprise human flourishing change. People found means to live more comfortably, explore more places, develop more product, and make more money. Humans of today are expected to become man of the world. Yes, kasi ang tao na ang nag-create sa mundo from different surgeries and experiments. Wala nang hindi kayang gawin ng tao. So, kaya nga nila sinabi ito, kaya nang gawin ng tao kung anong gusto niyang gawin sa mundo, sa buhay niya. And supposed to situate himself in a global neighborhood, working side by side among institutions and the government to be able to reach a common goal. Competition as a means of survival has become past. So that means it's out of date. Nakalipas na. So sa happiness na to, wala na, hindi nakasali ang competition. Human flourishing is about self-actualization, that you are going to help others. So coordination is the new trend.
Eastern versus Western conception regarding society and human flourishing. Ito yung pinagkaiba ng Eastern conception and Western conception. Eastern, which is dito tayo nakasama, Asia, and Middle East. Which is, yung Western naman, nandun yung North Korea, South Korea, and Europe, etc. In Eastern, focus is community-centric, which is yung human flourishing natin is nakabase sa iba, which is sa society. While Western, more focus on the individual. Na yung human flourishing nila is by individual, by isang tao, or pansarili lang nila. Individual should sacrifice himself for the sake of society. Which is yung sarili natin, parang naka-ano tayo sa society, nakabase. Human flourishing ay Western, human flourishing as an end. While Eastern conception, Chinese Confucian system. Naniniwala tayo sa Chinese Confucian system and Japanese Bushido. While Western conception believes in Aristotle view. Yung mga sabi ni Aristotle. So they are called Aristotelian. Eastern conception encourage studies of literature, science, and art for a greater cause. So dito, mas nagfo-focus sila sa pag-aral ng flourishing, kung saan binabase sa society yung mga bagay-bagay. While Western conception aims for eudaimonia as the alternative good, which is by individual. Iniisip nila na pagka umakto kang may virtue, is yun na yung good life. At eto po ang pinagkaiba ng Eastern and Western conception regarding society and human flourishing.
Science, technology, and human flourishing. Every discovery, innovation, and success contributes to our pool of human knowledge. Humans' perpetual need to locate himself in the world by finding proofs to trace evolution. Elix our idea of self-importance. Technology is a human activity we excel in as a result of achieving science. Good is inherently related to the truth. It means po that in science technology, explained that human flourishing is about more on discovery, innovation, and success para madagdagan yung knowledge natin. But hindi lang para madagdagan yung knowledge natin or para maging matalino tayo. But also yung mga kaalaman na meron tayo is may apply natin para maging mabuting tao. And good is inherently related to the truth. Kasi tamang-tama naman na may kita mo ang kabutihan ng isang tao kung siya ay nagsasabi ng totoo. Kasi kapag nakita mo yung isang tao na nagsisinungaling na or may mga bagay na hindi na siya sinasabi sa'yo na totoo, ganyan, dun ka na nag-i-start na nag-iisip ka ng mga bagay na hindi maganda sa kanya. That's why good and truth are connected to each other po. Steps in scientific method. So we have different kinds of scientific method. First is to observe. Example is yung pandemic. What is the differences or what are those things na mananotice ngayong COVID-19 na nararanasan natin. This is pandemic. So first is to observe ano nga ba ang problema. The next one is determine the problem. So, ayun na nga yung COVID-19. So, we are going to formulate hypothesis. So, this is educational guess kung saan ito yung sagot kung ano ang problema, yung mga possible answers to your problem. And you're going to conduct an experiment and gather and analyze information. Therefore, formulate conclusion. It's an overall generalization na. And the last one is you're going to provide recommendation. That's all po. Thank you.